I paint landscapes, but the thing is I tend to do landscapes of the mind. I don't do from life exactly, because I don't draw.
This project is called Landscapes of the Mind. The idea is that we're focusing on the landscapes that are in the collection that we have housed here, belonging to Chris Ingram, and of the mind, in that the people who are the participants all have mental health problems, so that seemed appropriate to put the two together. The project is one of a number of projects that form the Happy Museum initiative, which is indirectly funded by the Hamlin Foundation. First we advertised the project and we had people wanting to come onto it. It's a self-selecting group. We haven't asked what their problem is, their mental health problem. They say they've got mental health problems, that's fine, that's it. The way of doing this is, I'm going to give you all stickers. If you could all go around and just take your time and distribute your 12 stickers onto the ones you like. And the gold ones on the ones you would really most like to be in there. The idea is for the participants to look at all of these landscapes with the help of our curator here and myself, and to simply talk about them, talk about what they like and what they don't like. And that's what we did over many, many weeks. And then at the end of that, they chose which of those landscapes they wanted to work from. Then they chose which art forms they wanted to work in. And the art forms that they chose were printmaking and painting. But one participant chose to do sculpture, possibly because he finds the other two very difficult physically because of his condition. And then we've got 5 weeks of working in one and then 5 weeks of working in the other. And the idea is for each of the participants to put together responses to particular artworks from the Ingram collection. So they look at these artworks, and it might be a response to the form of it, the colour, the subject matter, whatever. And sometimes it's obvious, and sometimes it's not obvious at all, the connection.
Yes, Patrick?
Brilliant.
Okay. I painted right, okay?
I want to create a rainbow coming to.
Where's the cloud then? So the cloud's down this end, isn't it? That's in sun and that's in cloud.
No, these are the rain.
Oh, those are the rain, sorry.
Wood.
Yeah, that nice.
The whole
I'm not sure how we get wood to curve though. No. I know you can do it, but it's very expensive.
I don't think wood would be too solid.
You almost want something, yeah, like floaty and transparent.
What about that wire with bits of tissue in between it? So
I think that's what we're going for, but I'm not sure the wire is strong enough to hold it. How do you think they've held it up?
That's all I want. That's all I want.
Well, it's really been welded into place to hold it up.
So then, when they finished the hundreds of artworks that they produced as a response, then they decided which of their own artworks they wanted to have exhibited alongside the works from the Ingram collection. All of those decisions to do with the curating of the exhibition have been made with our assistance, but by the participants themselves. Some of the participants, they've known each other from before this project. But through the project, they got to know each other better and also got to know new people. And I don't think I've seen anybody criticise anybody else's work. I think they've always been supportive. And although they're working individually, they're also contributing to a whole and they're actually helping each other. And it's great. It's really great.
Now, what do you want to do about all the white space around the edges? What do you think? What do you think? Because the middle bit is so lovely, but at the moment, the white, there's more white than there is colour. But what she's done is so lovely.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Me?
Yeah.
What do I think? I think perhaps one plain colour. Perhaps to do the plain colour around. And a colour here and a colour here.
Yeah.
You don't want to start bringing...
All of those red.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's only my idea.
What colour do you think?
Well, I just thought a nice yellow would be good. Do these red.
Yeah, or there's a really nice orange colour.
Yeah,
It's quite a nice orange colour.
Orange is good. What, for here?
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, it might not make it stand out though, but it might be good. It might be good.
Well, the yellow.
The idea of the Happy Museum initiative is that museums and galleries should be focusing not on financial matters and not just on footfall, but rather on the well-being of the people who come to us. And that should be the centre of our activities. And that should be, so far as it's possible, what we measure. If it's possible to measure the success of an organisation such as ours, and much more widely as well actually, the philosophy of this initiative says, well, it should be about the well-being of the participants. And the other strand of it is that if we start thinking like that and in less materialistic ways, then that actually has an effect as part of the green movement. The idea behind this is that we get people thinking in ways that are about satisfaction and success in terms of well-being rather than accumulation of things.